What's going on, guys? Dysfunctional Garage here. Today, this is a big boy day. We got a here. What could this be? I think it says STM. Yeah, I got some koozies, some stickers. Oh, it's a new clutch. Installing the RAGE 3 STM clutch into this bad mamma jamma and make it even badder. By badder, I mean better and not bad. So obviously the first thing you got to do is take your clutch cover off, which I've yet to find a way to keep the shock and tire on by doing this, so I have to take shock tire off. Yeah, we done got the belt off. Now we got to get our secondary and primary off, and then we will install the new secondary and primary. So in the process of getting this, I reached out to STM, and no, I did not get no discounts. I wish I could have, but I sent them all the specs on my machine, tires, weight, or I should say tires, wheel size, everything I've got on this, including the two-step launch control that engages at 2200 RPM. So they went ahead and put the clutch together per those specs. If I change any of those, then I'll have to re-spring and re-weight, wow, that is hard to say, the clutch, which they gave me all the parts to do that as well, if I will ever do that in the future. But I don't see myself running any bigger tires. I've been happy with 32s, so we'll just keep rocking them. So yeah, my buddy Jesse, he's going to be pulling up any minute. He may give me a hand with this. He may just sit there, drink beer, and watch me. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. But he's bringing his machine over here, and we may tap into that in this video as well on what we're doing on his machine. But right now, it is clutch time. I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed. So 15 millimeter. 15 millimeter takes off your secondary. Lovely. It's going to spin on me. All right. Got her broke loose. Now, be careful pulling these off, as there's some shims in there and whatnot. I believe STM gives you a new bolt to put in here. Good old copper. Jesus Christ. All right, sorry, I kind of knocked the camera off in doing so. Got it clutch removed, it just popped right off. And inspecting it, man, this thing is like butter smooth. There's no real, maybe there's a little ridge in it, but she feels buttery smooth. I'll just keep it as a backup, worst case scenario. Also remember, when reinstalling these, go ahead and put you some anti-seize on here so she don't, I thought she was a little cattywampus on me. That would have been a big problem. Make sure you put some anti-seize on everything, that way it comes off a lot cleaner. Now I gotta take that nut out, or that bolt off, and then I gotta use my clutch removal tool. It's a long bolt that's threaded. You just kind of pop it in, and then this whole thing pops out. It can be a little scary first time you do it. I was scared shitless first time I did it on the S, so Just keep that in mind. So, they sent me the clutch puller that goes with their clutch for this machine. Not the clutch puller to get this off. Again, I'm still in that same predicament of trying to get everything done before we go ride. It's Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday. It's holiday weekend. Memorial Day is Monday. People won't get in office till Tuesday. Overnighting it on Wednesday gets it getting here maybe Thursday, or if they overnight it on Tuesday, getting here Wednesday for the clutch puller for this machine, providing I ordered the correct one. I've called all around in town. No one has a clutch puller for this machine. So either I will try to use the OEM shaft with my nut here and a slide hammer to get this off and possibly booger it up and get it off, or possibly booger it up and be completely SOL come this weekend. Razor roulette, what will it be? Alright, well, update on this hunk of turd behind me. I tried hitting it some more with the slide hammer, and I guess I betted all my chips on green 00, and it didn't hit. So I'm just going to walk away from the damn table before I really screw up. I am in that bind as I usually am. However, it's a week ahead and then it's a holiday weekend. So I just overnighted the clutch puller for this machine. I am not completely at least wasting my time by getting wasted. Installed our RPM blower. I've already tested and it blows pretty good. And when doing this, you have to cut your tube 8 inches. Now, mind you, wherever my darn tube's at, because I got stuff strode all over. Your tube has this little bit of the old Peroni's bend in it. So when you measure, you want to make sure you measure that bend 8 inches. You want to measure this bend 8 inches. So your cut's not going to be 100% straight. Your cut's going to be a little bit on an angle, and per RPM, that's how it's supposed to be. But what I was going to leave as a secret reveal once I get this all done. Alrighty, guys. Well, Columbia Power Sports came in for me. They had one in stock. So we can go ahead, we got this puller threaded in. I'm gonna go ahead and get her popped out. Whoo-wee, man. That was fun getting off. A lot of PB blasts and a lot of perseverance. Hitting that ugga-dugga quite a few times. Finally came off. There we go. I gotta bolt this little cover back up here, because I was trying to do some stupid work and whatnot. So yeah, I gotta bolt that back up, and then we can slam our new clutch in there. So this next step's very important. This is one that commonly gets overlooked when installing this style clutch. People claim to have issues with it, so on and so forth. Well, did you hit it with your valve compound? You probably didn't. So what they recommend from the factory is putting some valve compound on the shaft, running it by hand, about 25-ish rotations by hand, pull it off, hit it with some brake clean it up, and make sure that it's just seating on there very good. What you're doing with this stuff is basically you're grinding that stuff off. It's the same process that you do when you're building the motor, you put new valves in, or you got a new piece of metal. You put a little bit of this on the valves and you spin it around with a little suction cup, and that way it performs a really good seat, and it actually sets in there because, you know, metal's pitted and this, that, and the other. You're just using this little abrasive to help clean that up. So we're going to do this, and then we'll get that clutch torqued in. I want to say the torque is about 55 pounds. So that's going to be pretty fun torquing these this clutch down. So I wish I had a one of those little impact limiter bars, but I don't have air impact up here yet, so that wouldn't even would have done me good. So we'll figure out how to get this thing torqued down 55 pounds, and then should get her back together. All right, so we got her installed. What you got to do to adjust your belt for deflection, they would say about 1 inch. Basically, you have to loosen this bolt up here, and then you'll use the tool to move this in and out. Roll this around a couple times, like so, get that belt settled in. Then start your machine, put her in park, neutral, reverse, drive, all that stuff. I'm just making sure it's not binding up. So I've done that. Got that adjusted. Now I'm gonna run up and down the drive a little bit. Try to work in the belt because it's a brand new belt. And then also I'm gonna run it up and down and just keep making sure everything stays torqued. So again, torquing everything, you know, when it's just like that, it could possibly be off a little bit. So you want to put it under a little stress, not too much. Run it up and down, park it, tighten it, check it, and repeat until it won't retorque. And then put your clutch cover on in your tube and you're good to go. I got one more present coming for this. I'm hoping it'll be in this week at some time. If not, I'll be riding with that. If you are putting the stock cover back on, I still got to do it. You have to cut these out in order for it to fit over your secondary. I'll go ahead and do that now just in case I got to put it on for the weekend. But I'm hoping my new clear one will be here. But you'll see what the clear one looks like. It'll look pretty sweet. Alrighty guys, so it's here. My clutch cover. Hell yeah. It's gonna look pretty freaking sweet. As long as I don't break it. It's gonna look pretty freaking sweet, man. All I gotta do is adjust my tube height